Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. All right, Outer Wilds time, guys. Brand new planets today. Going to the Ash Twin. And possibly the other twin as well. I have to tell you guys, this may be a somewhat shorter stream. My internet's been a little funky lately. I'm keeping an eye on my bitrate right now. It seems to be kind of dropping up and down, so I don't know if this is even going to come across great. Also, my roommate's home right now, and he's using the connection too, so that brings it down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I might just keep it short and sweet today. And then do like a longer stream tomorrow if things work out. Also, I should tell you guys that I may or may not be under the influence of THC right now. It helps with the pain. Don't judge me. It's medicinal, okay? Hey, what's up, Brownie? Thanks for coming to the stream. Yeah, I figured out a way to have some music playing in the beginning. I figured that'd be a nice little touch. It's a little unorthodox the way I do it, so I don't know if it's always going to work out great. But for now, I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so we have the Ash and the Ember twins here. And I think I want to land on the Ash twin first. Let's see if I can do this without completely destroying myself. It's moving up on me. Dude, they're like right next to each other. That's crazy. Okay, easy, easy. Peel it back, peel it back, peel it back. Shit, okay, well. Yeah, that could have been worse. Dude, is that part of the astral projector right there on the Ember twin? Not sure. Okay, well, let's fly around on this one first. This is the Ash twin. There's supposed to be something on here relating to... what was it? The memories. The memory statues. It is hard to keep stuff like straight in this game, you know? There's just so much going on in it all the time. So, okay, well, I was hoping to land on this thing, but that's okay. And this is pushing me up, which means we're not going down there. Where's this thing up from? Okay, this is right on the north pole of the planet. This is the zenith of the planet. There's some astronomy terms for you guys, if you've never heard those terms before. The zenith is the point directly above an observer, and the nadir is the point directly beneath an observer. Pretty cool, huh? What we got here? Brownie, is the stream coming through okay for you? Does it appear to be dropping a ton of frames or anything? Can you even, like, hear me? Is the signal good enough that you can hear me? What the hell am I supposed to do with this thing? Tower shard over here. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I guess it's good for now. That signal I just found must have been from another planet. Yeah. It's a tower shard. That's the home planet, isn't it? There's the interloper. I want to go try and land on that guy again. What about a distress beacon? Anywhere. is a distress beacon over this way. I'm gonna bring my ship for now, because this is using my oxygen. And I just have no idea what I'm doing on this planet, so... Whoa. Dude, they're connected somehow. Whatever the heck this thing is. What is this thing doing? I can't even tell what that's supposed to be. It's like a giant tower of sand or ash. Okay. So about that distress beacon, it's on that planet. It's on the Ember Twin. Okay. Well, we'll get there eventually. Guess my ship's good right there. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? The Sun Station. This is new. Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Either way, it's going to be a hoot. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. I find it kind of funny. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That at least we can agree on. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. For a second, when they said thinks I'm a gas, I thought they meant that literally. Like, they think that I am matter consisting of a gas, and I was like, what are they talking about now? But they meant, like, slang. It's a gas, he's a hoot. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. Ah, see? Idea did it too. It's not just me. And I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. So what's the Sun Station? And I don't understand why I can take out some of these and move them around. Like, I understand if it's a puzzle that they want you to solve. If you have to, like, find a place to plug it in. But I don't understand why you can just take it out at random sometimes. Everything's so good out there. I'm kind of worried that this thing is going to hurt me. Yeah. Hatch suit puncture? Oh, God. You can actually leak oxygen when you puncture your suit? Yikes. Oh, okay, then. What if I was to use this to take a look at around this corner? So there appear to be a path around there. Oh god, oh god, oh god. What is this gonna do to me? Okay. There's always something on every planet that's just trying to kill you. You know? Seems the Ember Twins may be the more interesting of these two planets. Looks like there's a lot more going on up there, honestly. But we still have to explore this place. Some kind of structure here buried in the ash. If we wait, it slowly reveals itself. Maybe this is just the bridge to this area. I was kind of expecting more to show up there, if I'm being honest. Ooh. What happened to this guy? Wouldn't say no to an oxygen tree if you got any handy around here. They're not going to give me oxygen. Okay. So that's a plug to read some text. It's going to shoot me up. It's coming back. Okay. Let's see what happens if we pop up here. Hello. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why my jetpack didn't fire there. Got plenty of fuel. Thank you. Okay. We need to get inside. Ah! Having trouble understanding the physics behind this thing, how exactly this works, being connected to that other planet. It's very odd. Alright, what do we got here? Friends visiting from the Hanging City. That's the place on Brittle Hollow or whatever it's called. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. Okay, Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Connoy would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay. So, I guess we should head to the equator up on that planet. I'm heading the wrong direction for my ship. Awesome. I may actually run out of oxygen here. Whoa, wait a second. This isn't where I left my ship. How'd it get all the way over here? Oh, that was close, man. That was too close. Alright. So, how did I... Wait a minute. This stuff wasn't all here before, was it? All these things being revealed here? It's siphoning the ash away. I was right the first time. It's siphoning the ash off of this planet and revealing structures underneath it. That's pretty cool. No! I thought I was going to land on solid ground. What the hell? Okay. This is fine. My ship's going to fall. I'll just worry about that later. How's that sound? I want to come up here. Alright, so what are we doing here? What is this? There's nothing up here. But this appears to be some kind of installation. Maybe some kind of probe firing device. Hard to say. Hope this works. Yes. Okay. What else has popped up on this planet? This stuff here. I don't think this was visible before. Oh, there's one of those towers on each side. Look at that. Careful. Easy. Yeah, there we go. It's nice to actually perform a real landing. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to happen, but cool. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. One warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. Okay. Warp core from the Black Hole Forge. That was in the Hanging City, right? It's installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. What is the Ash Twin project exactly? I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. Oh. It's a model for the towers being built. So those are launchy things, for lack of a better term. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Oh. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic letters, her density rivals a neutron star's. Wow. Burn. Burned his sister. And go meet her on the White Hole Station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. So what does this planet have again? The memory collection, or does it transmit memories? Or maybe it does both. I don't remember, and I just watched the last episode like an hour ago. Yeah, don't worry. I don't remember a lot of this stuff either. That's why the ship's log is so helpful. I'm pretty sure this planet is supposed to have the memory station, where those masks that we saw the image of last time are all stored. But I don't have any idea how to reach it. And nothing that I've found here so far has been insanely helpful to me. There's probably more areas yet to find. There's like multiple levels to this place. If I can find more things. So what does this thing do when there's no ash left on this planet? What happens if I get sucked into that thing? I kind of want to find out, but also I'm kind of scared too. Fuck it, man. For science. Oh, God. Dude. It did suck me up, but it didn't suck me all the way to the planet. It's a partial suck, and there goes my ship. So, that's bad news for me as well. Come back, Mr. Ship. I need you. Please don't crash into the sun. Please don't crash into the sun. Okay. I don't even know what happened. I really don't, but that's okay. That planet's weird. There's probably more stuff for me to find and read there. But I'm going to go to the other one now. So it looked like there was a lot more going on there. do wonder if the Ember Twin sucks up the ash from the Ash Twin, does that eventually cover stuff up on the Ember Twin planet so that there's certain things you can only access early in the cycle? So that sounds kind of annoying. That? Oh, Dark Bramble. That place looks scary. Alright, Ember Twin, come here. Oh, look, it's not even sucking yet. Oh god, I flew too close to the sun! Oh, Billy! I crashed into a star, guys. That's what happens when you're not paying attention, I guess. Alright, that was a practice run. We'll just ignore that. Just pretend that didn't happen. There they are. It was bound to happen eventually, that's correct. I have a feeling that by the time I reach the end of this game, I will have died in like every way that it's possible to die. This planet's treacherous, man. Look at him just like flying away from me. Okay. Ease up. A little bit. No, I eased up too much. Get back here, you little bastard. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Whew. This thing is so close to the sun. Look at this. There's all kinds of cracks and fissures. Is that a ship I see? Maybe we can find another explorer. About some repairs here. No big deal. We took a little bit of damage. Nothing that can't be fixed up. So somebody landed here. No sign of them, though. Oxygen? No. These trees are too dead. Okay, here comes the ash suck. Man, that's trippy. That's trippy. We gotta read some more about that. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. This looks important. This looks like the same mechanism we just saw on the other planet, but like closed up. It's in a different configuration. There's a lot going on down there. How do we get there? Oh, come on. Okay, well that's a projection port. I have nothing to project right now, sadly. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. I didn't really expect that to do anything for me. I just had to do it one time, you know? They really want me to launch the scout in here. Sure, there. This is often not really that helpful, though. I mean, sometimes it is. But, like, this doesn't tell me how to actually get in here, you know? Carefully, carefully. Got some kind of power line thing back here. Ghost matter detected. Whoa, it's reforming itself. Look at that. The Sunless City. Well, it's clearly blocking the way in there. This place looks trippy. I'm hypothesizing here that we have to get inside the Sunless City over here and cut the power to this place. Maybe that opens the door, maybe? It's a theory I'm working on. Also, I need oxygen really bad. Crash site caves. Caves sound like a place where maybe you'd find some oxygen. If I can get there in one piece. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good game. Yeah, I know what you mean, Brownie. The ghost matter stuff, I imagine that's going to play into some puzzles later. Like, we'll find a way to deal with it somehow. For now, it's really an annoyance. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. Return to what? Okay, let's do some reading, guys. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. So the heat hasn't been a problem for me. Hopefully that's not a thing I really have to worry about ever. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Malore found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Yep, this is a time limit thing. You know, I suspected it was going to be. emergency escape hatch. This looks like it should have a puzzle piece that it doesn't have, so I can't manipulate it. Keep moving, friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. So, which one's the path to the settlement? Well, we gotta check them all out anyway, so might as well start with this one. And they didn't lie, there's nothing going on there. This one sounds fun. The horror at the terminus, is that what they said? What the fuck? Dude, there's stuff to read down there. Ship log updated? Oh, whoa, that's a giant fossil thing. Look at that, guys. Dude, that's cool. And there's stuff to read down there. You know, it's too bad that you can't use the launcher to read things. That would be a really cool way to integrate it into the puzzles. You had to get close enough to this crap to read it. Shoot your shot right. You know? Wow, okay. Hopefully we get to that someday. Okay, so I think down this way must be where the settlement is. It's very dark down here. Oh, okay. Oh, the sand is coming. The sand is coming, guys. Okay, we don't have time to screw around. We gotta move. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Okay. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Okay. Sandfall at the pit. Turn left. Hold on, is there anything else over here? There's a lot of other places to go. There could be all manner of interesting things over here. Okay, I gotta move. This place is... I'm gonna die. I waited too long. It said, up here? Can I make it up there? Okay. Ooh. Okay, okay. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge, Malore, whatever, and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Tunnel behind the falling sand. Cross the chasm. Look for a tunnel. Wait. Which way? Is it this way? I don't know if I can make this. The sand's already there. That's just a dead end. Great, okay. I might die in here, but let's see what I can do. Oh no! Oh, I'm not even sure that was the right way. But I got crushed trying to figure it out. That's one of those angular fish they talked about before. There used to be water here? Hey, don't judge me for going the opposite way, Brownie, okay? You know I have to look at everything. You know that. That's what you sign up for. Damn, we were making good progress there. Gotta go back and try that again. I do wish that you didn't have to worry about oxygen and fuel so much in this game. I feel like you should have like twice as much as you have for exploration purposes, because I think it'd just be more fun that way. Skeleton had that little light attached to it like the giant fish we saw. Really? Do you remember where we saw that giant fish? What was that, on Giant's Deep? And is that saying that it's the same type of life form? Those things are on this planet and Giant's Deep? That was brutal. But hey, any you survive, right? Damn it! Why are you stuck all the way up there? How did that happen? Ugh. Try and repair this thing before it just, you know, explodes. Damn it. Gotta find a better place to land it. Okay. Solid ground, nice and steady. No. Dude, we broke like everything with that landing. Good lord. Was it in a tank somewhere? I only remember it because I was like, I know that fish from Finding Nemo. Yeah, you remember better than I do then. I vaguely recall that, but I really couldn't say where we saw it. Giant's Deep makes the most sense. But who knows for sure? This is annoying. Hey, there we go. Okay, ship's repaired. So, how did I get to where I was before? And also, what's this thing? Kinda want to explore this real quick, because this looks so similar to the other ones we've seen. Look at that. You guys remember this? This was set up on Brittle Hollow. There was one just like this. The Sunless City. Hey. Oh no, I can't get through. That's garbage, yo. I need a gun. Blast those things away. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Oh, is this one of those things? Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. Right. So this is a gravity cannon. It shoots a shuttle onto something, but I never know what. Off it goes. Going Lord knows where. Today I learned that the gravity cannons can also fire you. And you will be ejected into space. And possibly land on another planet. And immediately die. Oh, and Outer Wilds just crashed. That's awesome. Alright. Yep, game just crashed, guys. Bear with me. I will relaunch it. And hopefully that doesn't happen again. That's the first crash I've seen in this game. Probably the first bug, really. This game's generally ran pretty solid. I'm not sure what caused that. I think I hit the ash twin with so much force that it literally just, like, crashed the game. That's how hard I crashed into the planet. Right, so let's get back there. I want to get back on the trail to that settlement or whatever. How about a little autopilot for this? It seems particularly helpful for these planets that are close to the sun, because they tend to move pretty quickly. And also, if you screw up, you crash into the sun and die horribly. So... But then this other one gets in the way, and I'm going to crash into him instead. Okay, we're good. These things have, like, what's the word? A barycentric orbit, I think it's called? Where, like, they're a binary system, so they're orbiting each other, really. So, I think once you're in the gravitational pull of one, like, once you're in orbit of one, you're in orbit of the other, too. So, it would probably behoove me to try and think of it that way. That, like, I'm orbiting both of them instead of just one of them. And also, I think we found the survivor here. Shit, damn it. This needs to stop happening. Okay? Fuck! Every time I climb out of my ship, I just end up fucking falling. Okay, alright. This is fine. Signal scope's gonna be this guy, right? Yeah. Oh, look, we have a structure over there. I'm gonna check that out in a second. Okay. Chert! Goodness, it's you! Hello, I take it your first launch went well then? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What you up to, Chert? Hornfell's asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye or two on the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. Seen a couple. Is he talking about this universe blowing up? Or this solar system, rather? Or maybe it's the universe. I don't even know. I don't know what the scope of the destruction is. Let's see. I found something. I found your notes about the Outer Rock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant sea. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. Planet he mentioned. What planet is he talking about? The Interloper? You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is dark bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the fifth planet used to occupy. That is, dark bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the fifth planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. That's pretty incredible. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Addle Rock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. That's a lot to take in. Okay. We have to go through... Yeah, we should probably go through all these. I found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. It orbits all of the planets. Interesting. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. Okay. I found Nomai writing about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun, then, do you think? This sun station? Probably. Seems logical. Quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct, and hot inside, I can only imagine. I wonder how they were able to travel back and forth from the sun station and the Hourglass Twins when the slightest slip-up would have meant a fiery death. Probably a gravity cannon. That's probably what that is all about. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernovae look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Really? Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. I wonder if that's relevant to anything. What you doing out here? Right now I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. I mean, none of you have really been doing anything from what I've found. You're all just hanging out, enjoying your life, but not actually doing work. Or maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Okay. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsites. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on the Ember Twins' southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. Oh. Bright beam of light in the southern hemisphere. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely, not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scouts. No, you wouldn't, because it's underground. So where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. The Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground. Yes, yes. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin. But did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. Huh. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Yeah, figured out that much. I'm sure there's a lot more there to actually find. Just saying hi. Watch out for falling sand, okay? I've had to dig myself out once or twice, and that's not half as fun as it sounds. Cool. Identify the signal so that it's not constantly yelling at me about that. Roast some marshmallow, because we haven't done this in a while. That's delicious. Well, okay, guys. Oh, right, I wanted to come over here and check this out before it gets blocked off. I don't even remember if this is the way I came in before. One of my biggest problems in this game is that, like, when I'm trying to explore something and I end up dead, I often forget where I came in originally, so it's hard to, like, pick that trail back up, you know? Well, we have a quantum fluctuation right down here. Oh, it's one of those things that's going in and out of reality. God, that's so creepy. I know it's just an inanimate object, but it's creepy, guys. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me he vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Where was young Coleus lost, Malore? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. Dry lake bed at the North Pole. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. Anana, I'm afraid for him. Well, he's dead. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. So maybe that's where I entered the caves from? North in a lake bed? Malore, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology, and we hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Wandering rock that visits several caves. So, like this rock right here? Okay. So I got a cool ship log update for that. That's good. What else is going on out here? What is that? Is that the sun station, you guys think? That is really damn close. I'm not sure how you would do that. I mean, the gravity cannon probably, but who knows how to use those things? A distress beacon right up there. Okay. Maybe I can help. Is this the Nomai crash ship? I believe it is. You know what? I was going to come here anyway. Here's that beam of light they mentioned. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Nana. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You had my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Oh, so this was the original destination of all those escape pods we keep finding? I found at least one of those somewhere else. Okay. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching 2. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet's surface. Okay. Whoa there. The heat from this star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anana, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for shelter sites. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. and we'll die. We saw a diagram that showed which planets the escape pods landed on. I think the other two were on Brittle Hollow and Dark Bramble. You've got a good memory, Brownie. Thank you for the reminder about that. Okay, nice. I'm not even sure how I got here, but this is actually where I wanted to be. So, well, which way did we go from here? I think it was down this way. Seems right. I love how, like, so many of these areas are connected in the game. So you can just kind of naturally flow from one area to the next, you know? Walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left, continue to the room filled with rock column formations, climb upward through the opening above them. No. Go away. Right. So I assume they mean this, and then we turn left and go down here. Sand columns, then we go up. So I was not even in the right place before, I don't think. Because I don't think I went up this way. Oh boy, oxygen. I should have got some oxygen before I came down here. Okay. This is fine. Be cautious crossing the chasm. The bridge Mallory and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel behind the hidden falling sand. The hidden tunnel behind the falling sand. Okay. Wait, I came down this way before, didn't I? I don't know. But this is the right way, clearly. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Right now, I'm honestly more worried about air. What the hell is this? Oh, it's up there? I'm assuming, because that just looks like the abyss of death down that way. Oh, I did it! Haha! Okay. Okay. Dude, am I here? Okay, the sand's coming. But I want to know what's up here. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. I don't know what that means, but I believe we were right, that thing is not from this planet. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Mallory, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. What? There were children playing on the specimen? It's the same shit we saw. Oh, look, I'm like inside it. Ah, that's creepy. Yeah. I don't know what they're talking about with kids playing on it. Could be magical, could be horrifying. It's like underwater ghosts, or underground ghost kids. Like dwelling down here. I don't want to know about that. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Nice. So I'm gonna close this door. Tree? Tree. We're good, guys. We're all good. It's exploring time. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this as being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. So they knew. They knew what they were doing. And they did it anyway. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in pi. You know what? I can't even disagree with that. Fear of failure is a bad reason to not try anything. You know, fear should never be your deterrent. But the possibility of exterminating all life in an entire solar system, that's a good deterrent. That's a good reason to not do something. And that's what these fuckers missed. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we build it, then I won't support the station's use. Well, I don't know how that all ultimately played out between them, but clearly it ended in destruction, you know? Okay, this is weird. Anglerfish Overlook District. Is this like an elevator? Stepping Stone District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. And Eye Shrine District. Wow. There's a lot to explore here, I guess. What did that do? Does it just turn the lights on? Cool. Oh no, the sand is... It's coming down here too! No! I thought it was safe down here, guys. This area is a death trap. And there's like nothing I can do about it. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. This looks rougher. This text scroll, it's like an untrained hand. They say it brought us to this solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? Wait, did he just say the eye brought them to this solar system? I thought they didn't even know what the eye was. What if the eye isn't something good? Okay, yeah, they don't know what it is, but they know that it brought them here. Somehow. Okay, it comes up relatively slowly, but more freaking ghost matter. Here we go, guys. Retrieve the scout, go to photo mode. It seems to show up wherever these little crystal things are. It's a real pain in my dick, if I can be honest with you. Oof. Okay, just banked off a stalactite. Nothing to worry about, nobody panic. This is where we came in. That's the top level of whatever that place is. Bottom level is now filled with sand. I wish like hell I could unlock a permanent shortcut for this place. And all the places like this in the game, really. Because getting back here just seems like kind of a pain in the ass. And I know I'm not done exploring this place. Like, clearly there's more to do here. We have to get here like as early as humanly possible to explore the bottom levels. Gravity cannon. You're gonna do it again? Oh, there's only a little bit there. But it seems to be pulsating? Weird. I think there's none over here. Oh. Here we go. Got around it. Oh. This just brings me out to this level. Yeah, I've been here. Interesting. So there's a little shortcut. If you know just where to jetpack. Wonder if you can always get in that way. Seems like this door opens from this side, so okay. So the gravity cannon has a quick way into the city. What's in here? Just trying to find any more writing that I can read before I die here. Just get as much info as possible, you know? We're about out of time, though. Sadly. Okay, so maybe after this loop, I come back to this planet. You know what? Let's just meditate. I think we come back here, we try and find the gravity cannon as quickly as we can, and then we just hop in that little hole right there, and then we can get down to the bottom relatively quickly, theoretically, before it fills the sands. I like that plan. We're getting a lot of new information today, guys. We're gonna have to do like a serious ship log session soon. Start connecting more of the pieces. Because as much information as we've gathered so far, I feel like the full picture still isn't really taking shape yet. We know that we're trying to figure out what the eye of the universe is, and the Nomai did something with a probe cannon trying to reach it, and they broke everything. They broke reality. But there's still a lot there that I just haven't really pieced together yet. Being trapped in a room filling up with sand seems like a horrifying way to die. Yeah. I have to agree with you about that. That seems like probably in like the top 20 ways to die, I would say. It's mostly because of the existential dread of it. Like, once you actually got suffocated by the sands, I think you die relatively quickly. But there's just a long time leading up to that where you know what's going to happen and you can't do anything about it. And that just sounds awful. Alright, alright, alright. Hey, that's the same kind of structure they have. What planet did we see that on? Giant's Deep, maybe? We saw a layout just like that. And here would be the gravity cannon, which would mean that our shortcuts, like right over there. See if this actually works. If this works the way I want it to, then I'm very happy about this. Let's see, what's the right way to do this? Right over here. Back up here. Smack into the stalactite. That's how the pros do it. Awesome. That feels good to actually get that. Let's turn on the lights. Light them up! Okay. Did I read whatever's back here? Yes. Okay, let's go to the very bottom. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. Oh, okay. That's a launch pad. What do we got here? The high energy lab. Okay, this is an important place. And I see the power cable here, too. Maybe I can turn this thing off here. Get to that other place. Just gonna follow ye old power cable here. It seems to know the way. I don't like this. I guess I could just go over those plants up there. Let's try. That didn't work at all. Dude. Get me out of here. It's because of the damn sand that I can't get through there. Ugh. So, I take it I'm gonna have, like, a second of time as the sand fills up here to just kind of jump over those. Pushes me right back down immediately. There's something back there. Also, this is going to rip my suit wide open, so... yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. That does a little bit of damage to me, too. So I actually got to be a little chill with that. Okay. Just go! Get over there! You're fine. You're fine. Damn it. Damn it. I got really greedy there. What? Oh, that's some bullshit. What do you mean? What do you mean it just ends right here? No! Oh wait, is there another path? Okay, good. I was about to be upset. Shit. Wow, I think I took too long though. Run, dude. Oh, did I make it? I think I made it. Ooh, okay. Hold on. What is this? What is that? Okay. We've got 2 different lists to take. I don't know which one's right. 1 minute of oxygen. This stupid plant screwed me, man. I think that structure was on Brittle Hollow, because when... Sorry, hold on. Oh, this is going down. Shit. I didn't even notice that. Maybe I can still make it. Okay. Oh, wow, that's actually kind of a tough shot. Air! I made it! I'm alive! I'm alive, guys. Alright, sorry, let me check this chat. I think the structure was on Brittle Hollow too, because when you went into the white hole, it would spit you out there. Maybe it's on every planet. When I went into the white hole, it spit me out. It spit me out on Brittle Hollow? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, because that's connected to the center of Brittle Hollow with the black hole. I don't remember if that's where it was, though. I don't remember those being connected, really. Whoa. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. Whoa, this place looks cool. Looks powerful. Oh, look. Oh, so I remove power from this and give it to something over here? Now how are we looking? Still looks the same to me. Power didn't change anything there. Oh, okay. We do have floors up there too. Okay. So, records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination, which shouldn't be possible, according to everything we know about the laws of physics. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the White Hole Station. Hypothesis, it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Yeah, that just like breaks every law of relativity. It's just if that actually ends up being a thing, that's gonna be a mindfuck. Which I assume it is gonna end up being a thing, because otherwise why would this game talk about it? So yeah. On this one, an update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Sunless City's energy supply. It is trippy, I agree. Of notes, Raimi. Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Oh, so is that what I just did? I rerouted power to their experiments away from the city. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis mother effing confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Okay, so they confirmed it on their end. Maybe I could go down there and do that myself too, but first we gotta continue looking around here. The Southern Observatory, fuck that place, is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. So I haven't actually measured out the length of the cycle, but I'm guessing the cycle between waking up and solar system death is 22 minutes. This could be really important here, guys. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Okay. So how much energy for 22 minutes? Hypothesis, creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the Ash Twin. Okay. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas, Pi. My pun was unintended, Raimi, so I believe it's you who's aeriform. Stop. Just stop. Okay, I think they dropped a massive hint there. There's some kind of causality thing going on. And I don't fully understand it yet. But it has something to do with something exiting the white hole, and then entering the black hole 22 minutes earlier. Right? Fuck. Okay, the Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Okay. What if we used warp towers like the one we have on the White Hole Station to connect each planet directly to Ash Twin? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. So there's a warp tower to Ash Twin on every single planet? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could add trees to the Timber Hearth Tower. I'm taking in so much right now, guys. This is nuts. Huh. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong, so although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Would have been cool if I had seen this before. Although, I didn't have that hard of a time finding this, so I'm kind of proud of that. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Alright, so I was already in the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. So... man, this stuff looks cool. Right, I still don't have the data pad to throw on that thing, though. Okay, so is that door accessible now, though? You know what? If it was, it's not anymore, because I'm pretty sure it just got filled up with sand. Oh wait, no, it didn't. I'm just dumb. Sunless City. Okay. So where did that... it's down there. Dude. Don't die. Okay. So this is turned off now. Doesn't really help me, though. Still can't get through there. I wish there was a way to tell where we were in the cycle. Like, I want to know how much time I have left right now. I don't think it's a lot, because it looks like they're starting to line up over there. Dude, look at Ash Twin now. So those are all warp towers? Is that what I've learned? Kind of lost track of what I was doing. My mind is racing in like a million different directions right now, trying to just understand this game. I wanted to go see if I could do the experiment myself, but I lost that thread. And also, I'm going to be out of fuel very soon. Yeah. Oh, I smashed into a rock and died anyway. Oh, geez. You know what? That's probably a decent time to end anyway. I want to play this game for longer each day, but it's a busy time. I'm probably going to do a nice long stream tomorrow. I hope at least a couple hours, because I feel like the more we play this in like a smaller amount of time, the better it's going to be, because the more we'll retain, and we'll have an easier time piecing things together. I'll tell you what I might do, guys. I actually might do like a full read-through of the ship's log on my own time, so that I'm kind of refreshed on everything, and I can come on stream tomorrow and speak more intelligently to it, maybe piece some things together and let you guys know what I was able to figure out. I don't know if it'll help, but it's something I want to do. So, yeah, I'm going to sign off for now, but I'll be back with more of this game tomorrow, and hopefully we can continue to make progress. So, thanks very much for hanging out on the stream, guys. I appreciate it, and I love you all. I'm Dude Long Couch. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. If I have to cancel for some reason, I'll let you know on Facebook and Twitter. But I will almost certainly be on stream tomorrow. So, okay. Thanks. Bye.